You are tuned into the Multiverse Theory podcast. This is our Comic Con review. I am your host, Carmine. I am joined by Mr. Preston Brown. Say what up.
What's up, everybody? We got some pretty interesting things going on at Comic Con, and we're going to discuss it today for you guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comments section. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody knows about the MCU, the slate, the Marvel panel. We're gonna leave that for last because there's a lot to talk about there. But there are some other things that happen at San Diego Comic Con. Obviously, now it's nothing as far as the DC, the worlds of DC is concerned, as far as the movies go, because they weren't at Comic Con. Um, but Preston, what else what other news, what trailers, anything else that happened at Comic Con that caught your eye?
Well, two big things that caught my eye that I was really excited to see. One of them being The Witcher. The trailer for The Witcher, the new Netflix series that's coming out. Henry Cavill looks great
Fire.
as Geralt. It looks amazing. And if you want something, I feel like if you want something to replace Game of Thrones, which I'm not saying it's on that level, but if you want something in that realm to replace that, since Game of Thrones is gone, I think this is definitely be it. The CGI, even on the giant spider, everything looks great. And another thing that actually caught my eye is the announcement of the Walking Dead movie. And I stopped watching that show for about a season and a half. But I'm kind of interested to see what they do with this film. Hopefully, they can do something to kind of pull me back in. If not,
I,
this is
I,
kind of like the
I
last shot.
I've never watched The Walking Dead, but for all the TV people that I watch on YouTube and shit like that, they said that the show has gotten a resurgence because the last season has been amazing.
That's what I heard too.
So yeah, so
I got to get back into it.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, but for all you DC Universe fans, some announcements. There was a Harley Quinn animated trailer that I saw that was really really dope. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's gonna be a very adult animated series, which is pretty dope. For all you Young Justice fans, Young Justice season 4 was announced. Yes, sir. Oh my
Hmm.
God, I cannot wait. Also, for everyone that was worried, for everyone that was scared, relax. We all know what happened with Swamp Thing. But you know who did not fall into that trap? The Doom Patrol. The Doom Patrol season 2 is happening. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. That show is fucking amazing. So amazing. You still ain't watching, huh?
I didn't
Shit,
finish it. I saw the first couple episodes, but I got to get back to it.
this guy lucky I'm not in Chicago. I was like, fuck out of here. This guy,
It's
bro.
too much stuff going on
Bro.
right now with these movies and
This
comics and
show
stuff.
is amazing, bro. You got to get on it, bro. Oh my goodness. I
Okay,
cannot wait.
that's
I
that's my
cannot wait.
that's on my agenda for this weekend. I'm going to finish that show because I'm off this weekend for the first time ever in life. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yo, I'm telling you. Doom Patrol is one of the weirdest shows you will
Hmm.
watch on TV, but that's what makes it so great. Not
Hmm.
only the fact that the story is awesome, the characters and character development is amazing, but the fact that it's its own weird identity, it stands out from all the superhero shows completely. Like it completely stands out from
Hmm.
all the shows. The CW, the Netflix, the Marvel Netflix shows, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger. It stands out from all of them. It's so fucking good, and I love that show so much. It's amazing. Um, did you see the Watchmen? The Watchmen trailer was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Did you
I
watch that
saw that
trailer?
trailer. Yeah, the new series they're coming out with.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
looks pretty dope.
it looks pretty interesting. I wonder what they're doing with Rorschach in this. That's what I'm really interested to see.
But
Really
it's
really
but it's
interested.
obviously it's obviously set. It's not necessarily a sequel, but you can tell it's in the same world as the movie.
Hmm.
I get this right after these are events after the movie because all those Rorschach followers are obviously ones that read the journal.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot what comic I
So
think it's based off of. I can't remember. I never owned it,
yeah,
but I forgot the name of it.
I didn't think that's her name, right? I didn't think Regina King was. I didn't think her role was gonna be so big. She looked like she got a big role in that movie, in that show.
She
So
does.
that looks pretty dope. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. Yeah, that looks hella dope. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that theory for sure. What else? Oh, did you watch the Top Gun trailer?
The what?
Top Gun.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. Yeah, yeah. Um, I caught onto the original movie kind of late, but I've
Mm-hmm.
seen people's comments on the new film and going crazy about it, which I understand. So, it's hella nostalgia there, and it looks pretty
That
good.
nostalgia, boy.
It looks really, really
Yeah.
good, and I hope they
They,
deliver.
they, Tom Cruise basically said it's a love letter to aviation. So hey,
Uh,
I'm one of the people too that I was like Top Gun. I like Top. I've seen the first Top Gun. I love that movie. That
mhm,
movie's it's really good. I enjoy that movie, but I was late to it too. To be honest with you, so unlike them hard Top Gun fans, I don't like the nostalgia. Don't like that
mhm,
because I relate to it.
mhm.
So a lot of people that nostalgia hit them hard.
Yeah, I heard people were like crying
So.
and stuff. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Hmm.
Because I caught it on accident when I
Yeah.
think Mission Impossible 2 or 3 was coming out in theaters, and you know how like on TV when
Hmm.
when they have a movie starring a certain person, they start playing their
Yeah.
movies back to back during the weekend. So that's how I caught Top Gun, and
He was
that's
on
when
the
I
Tom Cruise little run.
yeah the marathon they had for the weekend. It was like Top Gun, Mission Impossible 1 and 2, and some other stuff that I saw. But yeah,
Oh,
it's a pretty
Mission
good movie, man.
Impossible too. Ugh, that
Yeah.
that is a bad movie.
Yeah, in retrospect, it's pretty bad, and they really tried to sell it because it used to like when you bought the first DVD players, they were selling it with the DVDs, and I remember that was the first DVD I ever got when DVD players were like expensive and really
There's a
big.
reason why. There's a reason why.
Yeah, they was like, we gotta get this out of inventory, bro. We ain't selling these, bro. Like it
That's
was
the
crazy.
only. What sucks is because that's like the only bad Mission Impossible movie,
Yeah, I
but
feel
it's
like
really fucking bad. After
yeah,
that, three was good. Like three was okay to good. Once it got to Ghost Protocol,
hmm
Ghost Protocol and Beyond is fucking
yeah.
awesome.
All of it after
So
that was great. I mean, the only thing that people remember of two is him hanging on a mountain with 2 arms. Like that's the famous part,
yeah,
but nobody
yeah,
else really knows anything else about that movie.
that shit was trash. Anyway, anyway, let's see. Is there anything else?
Anything that kind
Matt,
of blew me away.
that it chapter trailer. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't wait
Holy
for that.
shit,
Anything with James McAvoy in it, I'm there. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's poorly
bro.
written. His acting would make up
Holy,
for a lot of stuff.
bro. Like.
It's crazy, man.
I'm not a big horror guy, and stuff don't like horror stuff don't. Well, first of all, um that gore porn shit, horror movies, I'm not into those.
Yeah.
I'm more a West horror person. Everybody listening to the podcast knows that, and I'm not usually a person that gets scared. Them fucking it movies, holy shit. That fucking clown, Pennywise.
hmm
That guy, man. The TV series used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Not because TV series wasn't really that good, to be honest with you. But it was the guy that played Pennywise. He was creepy as shit.
hmm
Um, so that used to scare the fuck out of me.
And it was all
But the new
practical,
guy,
so like practical effects are scary back
yeah,
in the day because it's realistic.
hell yeah. But dude, what was his name? Skarsgård that plays Pennywise.
I believe,
Man,
yeah,
that yeah, creepy as hell. But yeah,
yeah.
that one's gonna be crazy.
What do they
That
call that when
one's
you have to like? What do they call that? My mind is blank right now, listeners. I'm sorry. When a person takes on the character they're gonna play, and they like say, if I'm playing like a garbage man in a film, in real life, I'll go around and start picking up garbage to prepare for the role.
it's
What do they
method.
method acting? I'm scared to know what his method acting was before playing the
Bro,
Pennywise in
if
these
he
films.
did method acting for that role, what?
That might be scarier than the movie.
Oh my god.
That might be scarier than the
Yeah,
movie.
bro. I would hate to be his fucking cast member.
I would hate to
What
be his
the
family.
hell?
Forget the cast members. You gotta live
Yeah,
with
that's
this
true,
guy.
man.
Like this
That
man
is
waking up
true.
with clown
But
paint
the
on his
cast
face.
members, but also but at least like when he's done with the film and he goes home to his family, it might not be as bad as being in the same like when these movies they take like 3-4 months to film and shit. Like you
Yeah,
have to be living in where you're filming the movie. You have
yeah.
to live there
hmm
for those months. So being around them, man, that cast was probably
They
scared
probably was
shitless.
annoyed.
But yeah, hell yeah, I would be. I definitely would be. So is there anything else
I
that
think I
that
think
really
those are like the biggest things, other than the MCU stuff. I think those are the big. All the other stuff, maybe stuff that I'm not really into, but I'm interested.
mm,
But other than that, I can't really think of anything else that popped out to me.
Yeah, me either, to be honest with you. Um, I already ran through the DC stuff. That's pretty much there's nothing really. I mean, we all know. I mean, there was an Arrow, Arrow
Yeah.
season 8 trailer, Flash season, the Flash trailer. I didn't see the Legends trailer. The Legends trailer is the only one I didn't see. I don't even know there was a Legends trailer. Um, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got kind of emotional watching that Arrow trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, because you know what's
That's
about
my
to
show,
happen.
man. That's my fucking show, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's my show, bro. Since 2000, what was it 2012? Yeah, since 2012, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know what's about to go on. It's tapering off. It's tapering off.
Yeah, yeah, man. And when that crisis happens, I'm not ready for that shit. I know it's a wrap for Oliver Queen. Not as far as a series, as far as it's a wrap for Oliver Queen in that crisis.
Mhm.
He's going to be the one.
Mhm.
Boy, I'm not ready for that shit.
Yeah,
I am
man.
not ready for that shit, dog.
That's what these superhero things do to you. They cut stuff off and they hit you at the
Hmm.
heart, unfortunately. But
Hmm.
maybe it's
But you
for
know
a
what?
greater good. Hopefully it
Yeah,
is.
I'm happy. But I'm happy. Like Arrow had to end at some point.
Yeah.
8 seasons. 8 seasons for any show is, to me, it's a successful show.
Oh, of course.
especially now, especially
Nowadays, bro.
nowadays.
Most
Yeah,
can't
look
even
at the
make it
Marvel
past the
shows.
pilot nowadays. So to get
Yeah.
8 seasons, that's great.
Hmm. That is awesome. Anyway, guys, you know what you came here for. Let's get into the MCU Phase 4 slate. Now, guys, this is the Phase 4 slate. Kevin Feige did mention that things can change, things can be added, but for right now, this is the Phase 4 slate because he gave an example of what happened in Phase 3 when they ran off the Phase 3 slate. A couple things got changed, but for the most part, what you saw is what you got. So basically, he said, well, what you're gonna get Phase 4, complete Phase 4, and basically, I like the way they did this because Marvel's able to do it. I think every studio should be able to do it. Their TV and the movie universe is separate.
Hmm.
I don't want them to do the same thing that Marvel does and eventually interconnect the TV and the movies. No, don't do that shit, please. I don't want that shit. Like leave the TV to the TV, the movies to movies, because that way if the TV is not interconnected more,
Hmm.
then they would be able to do if it was connected, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Marvel went the Apple route. Just took one thing and connected it to everything that you can watch movies on or whatever. So yeah, DC should just keep it the way they're doing it, man. It's completely fine the way they're doing it. They
yeah, not
shouldn't change
everybody
that.
has to do it the Marvel way. Let Marvel have their own fucking way. You
Hmm.
you find your own way. Period. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Let them do their thing. They have a formula. Let them use their formula. Don't try to copy the formula. I hate that shit. Like don't copy what you copying the formula for. Come, you're supposed to be, and this is not just for Warner Bros. DC. It's from every company. You're supposed to be big multi-million dollar, billion-dollar companies. Come up with your own shit.
Hmm.
Marvel came up with their own shit. You come up with yours. There's a lot of smart people employed by those companies, by those studios. Stop being fucking lazy and come up with your own shit, please.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start with this slate. Now, this is the movies mixed in with the Disney Plus series that are coming out. Now, first up, we have May 1st, 2020. We have the Black Widow movie. Um, we have my girl from Fighting with My Family. What's her name?
The one who played Paige.
Yeah, she played Paige.
I
Something.
forget.
Her last name is Pugh. I know her last name is Pugh. I had her name on top of my head, but I don't. But there's rumors that she might be the next Black Widow. That there's rumors that they might go that route and make her the new Black Widow. But I don't even know if that's true or not. I just heard rumors about that. Um, but this movie is taking place. I think this is Budapest.
Hmm.
What this movie is. This movie is showing us that whole Budapest, her what her and Hawkeye was talking about.
Hmm.
Um, which is weird because Hawkeye was never announced for this movie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I never saw an announcement that Jeremy Renner and Hawkeye is in this movie, but this movie is Budapest. Like,
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird too, that they didn't say it.
because first heard Budapest was them talking about
Hmm.
it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like so.
Yeah, that was
So
kind
I
of
don't know.
different.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I'm glad. What's his name? The dude that played Hellboy is in it. I'm glad he's in it and able to redeem him. So
Hmm.
from that last Hellboy movie, that was a epic bomb. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that was awful. We definitely
But
didn't deserve that.
David Harbour, yeah, David Harbour, yeah, I'm so glad David Harbour. David Harbour was probably been cast in Black Widow. He's like, yeah, I could give this Hellboy a try. I'm already in this Black Widow movie that I know is probably going to be successful. So,
Hmm.
so, but yeah, what you think? I know what you told me, but
Hmm.
you know, this is the podcast. We got to go. What you think about this Black Widow? May 1st, 2020.
May 1st, 2020. Now, for those who's listening, for me, I don't think it's gonna be a bad film at all. There's no way they can make a bad film out of this. So I just want to get that out the way. This is one of the two things that they're releasing on this Phase 4 slate that I'm the least interested in, for a couple of reasons. But there are some things that I'm interested in as well. So I don't want to make it sound like that I'm completely negative or pessimistic about this entire movie. One of the things is because we saw what happened in Endgame. So it's almost like making this prequel type film. It's kind of like us learning her past is. Wait, what's the payoff for knowing that? Like, what is other than getting us to?
I will say this is kind of out of place.
Yeah, it should have been in.
Like
It should have been
my
in the
thing
previous
is
phase. It should have been in
my
there.
thing is, and I always had a problem with this, honestly.
Hmm.
And I think internally, a lot of fans had a problem with this. Had a problem with this. They just some fans don't want to say it. Black Widow should have been the first Marvel movie, not Captain Marvel.
She should have been. Captain Marvel was not a popular superhero to anybody in any stretch of the imagination for people who read comics. It should have been Black Widow. It really should have been her. You
Yeah,
absolutely right about that.
she should have had a movie in phase 2 or 3. Like she should have. Like
Yeah,
I don't understand why she didn't have them. Like I never understood that. Like
it makes
she,
zero sense.
from her introduction, she's a beloved character.
Yes.
In first Avengers,
Hmm.
in Ultron, and especially in Winter Soldier, boy, I loved her in Winter Soldier. Like
Hmm.
I don't understand like why I don't know. Okay, I don't understand the difference between then and now to where Marvel said, yeah, now we can do a Black Widow movie. Why? Because Captain Marvel came out, motherfucker.
It should have been the
Once
other way around.
When Wonder Woman came out, you should have said, oh, we got to put Black Widow into play now. I understand the reason why Captain Marvel was in play at the time that it was in play because of Infinity War, because of that whole thing, because you had to introduce her. She played a role, and I get it, but she should have been number two,
I don't feel like
not
she
number
needed a
one.
whole movie though. Like for the role that she played in I get it for the role that she
Hmm.
played in the Avengers movies, but I don't
Yeah,
that movie. I mean, I liked the movie; it was cool, but it did nothing for me.
because
If they would have did like you said, if they would have did the Black Widow thing instead, her death in Endgame would have been that much more impactful.
oh, it would have meant so much
it,
more.
it would
Oh,
have made
shit.
so much more sense for that to happen. So for them to do this, and Kevin Feige said that Endgame is where we ended it. That means we're starting something new. Not for them to have this Phase 4 with a movie that's based upon something that's happening in Phase 3. It's kind of confusing and a little weird to me. So it's like
Black Widow's death should have meant more than Gamora's death. I
it.
don't think it did.
Yeah, 1,000%, and I agree with that. And I understand people who are listening. I know a lot of the movies in the MCU, as far as timeline goes, they're kind of a little bit all over the place. You kind of got to puzzle them together to put them in the
Yo,
right thing. But
listen, guys. I'm not a Marvel hater. I'm really not. I love Marvel.
mhm,
But what Preston just said
mhm.
is why me and him are friends. He is 1,000% a number one Marvel guy.
Mhm.
But he can point out that the Marvel timelines are not all cohesive.
It's not, it's
And
crazy.
we like to bash the X-Men timelines the quickest we can bash them.
Hmm.
But the Marvel timelines we think are fucking perfect.
No,
For
it's
all,
not, bro.
because
It's all over the place, bro.
all you fucking Marvel Disney shills out there that think you're not shills, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
y'all are so willing to look past the Marvel flaws. Marvel is not perfect. We
absolutely
love
not.
them. They're great, but are they? They are far from perfect, man. And sometimes I feel like, yo, damn, if I point out a Marvel flaw, like I'm gonna be looked like as a fucking hater,
You don't even have
a
to do all that. You can
shill.
just say, "Hey, go Google Marvel Phase 2 and then look at the movies on there." That's all you got to do. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And and,
That's true though,
and that's it. That's all. That's all. Anybody, you don't even have to hate Marvel to say that.
bro. Spider-Man: Homecoming is a clear example
Yeah.
of the whole Vulture
Hmm.
and what happened to him and the date, and you know what, we didn't get into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
need to get into that.
Absolutely.
But me
Yeah.
personally, me personally, I'm looking forward to the Black Widow movie more than Preston is.
Yeah. You absolutely are.
Black Widow is one. Black Widow is definitely one of my favorite characters in the Avengers because I'm the type of person I like. Even though I am a DC Comics fan, I mean, I love DC. DC's my number one. But I'm more attracted to characters that are more grounded.
Right.
That's like I like grounded characters way a lot more. That's why I'm Batman's number one for me.
Yeah. That makes
Like
perfect sense.
Batman's number one. Then Spider-Man.
Hmm.
Spider-Man, yeah, he has some strength and he has the web slinger, but he's a grounded character. Like he is, he just
Right.
is. He's a
And,
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's a
and
grounded character.
And I want the listeners to
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
this. I don't have a problem with Black Widow as a character. I love her. When I say
Hmm.
I'm not as interested in this film, is because of the placement. The placement of where it is kind of takes the
Yeah,
interest out.
shoot.
It could possibly still be a great movie, and one thing that makes me interested in this movie a lot more is Master, which is one of my favorite villains. Even though he doesn't have these cosmic powers where he's shooting beams out of his eyes, but the idea behind the way he fights people, learning their styles and using it back on them is very interesting. What I wanted to hear, I know that they're doing the Budapest thing, but what I wanted them to actually do is kind of base it off of the comic book, Shield's Most Wanted. And because if you watch,
Mm-hmm.
if you read the first 4 pages of that, it is action packed. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it reminds me of like that scene from X-Men 2 with Nightcrawler, or maybe the beginning of the Matrix where Trinity is running.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
action packed, and then the story in this comic book, it shows a lot of flashbacks in there, so you can add stuff that happened in the past when she was getting trained, and she had a contract out for her, and she had to go steal this contract from the agents of Shield because she didn't want to get murdered. And it goes back to her being in the Red Room, which she trained to become the Black Widow, and I think that would have been perfectly put into this entire thing, some way, form, or fashion. Not the entire story, but just some version of it. But I mean,
But you know what I wanted? But you know what I wanted though? I heard this rumor and I was actually interested in it. I thought this was a good idea for the Black Widow movie.
mhm.
I thought this was gonna be a movie in the 5 years.
Oh, okay.
In the 5 years that they were gone.
Oh,
That's what I was hoping. The 5 years that that went past and everybody disappeared, all that bullshit.
but that would have
I
been
thought that
interesting
this
too.
movie was gonna take place in the 5 years, and where she could have been on a mission doing
Hmm.
this and that. Like everybody's away on their solo missions or whatever. Because at Endgame we saw that there were some people in Wakanda or some people in space going out to missions, whatever. And she could have been basically the only one on Earth at
Right.
the moment. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I want to see. I want to see that, and
I
they could
want that
have
too. I'm not even.
flashbacks in between the 5 years. Like
Hmm.
they could have just flashbacks. Like it could have been someone from her past that she had to go up against or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could have just throughout the movie, you could have just
And you can put
flashback.
like
What
Osif
happened?
or
Flashback.
somebody in there from the past. Like you're absolutely right. I agree with that. Like I would want that. Uh, or
Mm-hmm.
something from the Saska sisters when they made comics, but that's not gonna happen because there's a lot of stuff that needs to go into play. But I agree with you, man. Like we needed something like
Mm-hmm.
that. But once again, the placement of the movie is just really weird. If it was in Phase 3, I'll be all for it. It makes a whole lot of sense. And then I probably would have
Yeah.
cried during the in-game thing when she died. But it's just weird. But I'm still gonna watch it probably 2 or 3 times. So
Mm-hmm.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah. One thing I love about this slate is
Hmm.
we haven't had a real like grounded type MCU movie if you really think about it. Um until besides Winter Soldier. Like
Yeah, because
I
everything's
feel like
been.
I look at this I look at this as a Winter Soldier type. So I like the fact that Black Widow
Mhm.
May 1st, 2020, and then after that, we're not going into cosmic, not yet. We're not going into any crazy Doctor Strange type shit. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
fall 2020. I like that. I like that they're saying, yo, we're gonna hit you with the two most grounded films first,
Yeah.
and then hit you with that bam bam. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like that.
and
But
those are
but
probably the
Falcon and
least
Winter
expensive
Soldier,
ones too.
that's true. I mean, that's true. That's shit.
Which is
That's
nothing
true.
wrong with that. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, that's
No,
all that
absolutely
matters.
not. Absolutely not. Falcon and Winter Soldier, fall 2020. I am definitely looking forward to this.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to Anthony Mackie holding the shield
Mhm.
as Cap. I feel like I
Mhm.
don't know why. Correct me. Correct me if you think what you think about this. I feel like Bucky's gonna hold the shield in this series.
Yeah, I think so too. It looks like they're probably gonna do some back and forth or something with it, and maybe at the end they'd be like, you
Hmm.
know what, neither one of us needs to be Captain America. We could just be who we are. Maybe it'd be something like that. I don't know,
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
but I
for
agree with
sure.
you. I think it looks like it is. I mean, it shows the shield
No,
and the logo between their names, so it must be meaning something.
yeah, yeah. Also, guys, the big news coming out of this film is in Hall H. There was a video
Hmm.
returning since Captain America: Civil War is Zemo. However,
Yes,
guys, in the message, Zemo pulled down the mask, and
he.
Kevin Feige finally said it.
Hmm.
In this series, the big bad is going to be Baron Zemo.
Yes,
I am hype.
purple mask, baby. Purple
I
mask. Thank
am
God.
hype for that, bro. Anybody that watched that Avengers animated series from like a couple like some years ago,
Hmm.
like was like a big in that series. Like he was a big character in that series. Like, and I always enjoyed him and Captain America's different ideologies back and forth, all this and that. Now Cap is not going to be in this, obviously, but or never mind, you never know. I don't know,
Yeah, I agree, man. I
but
agree. I'm so
I'm
glad.
looking forward to the Zemo. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, and because after a while, it's cool when Marvel does this. It's cool, but after a while, it gets tiring because they'll put characters in there, like a guy with no mask on and wearing regular clothes. They'll be like, "Oh, that was Galactus. You just didn't know." Like, no, now it's time to implement the stuff
Yeah,
that they're
like
supposed to be
bro,
wearing. Let's do the real
go
stuff.
full comics in this bitch. Like we all like everyone like Marvel. There's nothing you can put out that's too weird.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, we're
There's
past
nothing
that
at this
phase.
point. There's nothing. Or past that.
We're past
People
that,
have
man.
watched Doom Patrol.
Hmm.
There's nothing you can put out that's too fucking weird. I'm sorry.
Exactly,
It's just not.
and I know, listeners. Once again, I know Galactus isn't a human being. That was just a terrible reference, but you get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm
we,
trying to
we,
say. Like, oh, he's human. He wouldn't even fit on the Earth. Like, I get it, man.
oh my god, these guys don't know what they're talking about. They don't know shit.
And
Anyway, guys, yeah, fall 2020, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm definitely can't wait for that.
I can't wait
I'm
for the
looking forward
banter
to that.
between these two, bro. Like, if Falcon is like that more, he gets more of the personality of Cap, where he's like this guy with a lot of integrity, plan things out and does it right. And Bucky is this kind of not necessarily a loose cannon, but like, man, like you taking too long to do this mission. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Hmm.
do it. And Bucky is like, you know what? You're not even nowhere near Cap. I've known him longer than you knew him. So you think you're doing what he wants. I know him better than you know him. So it could be that part in there, but also put some comedic stuff in there as well to make it funny. So I can't wait. This could be a great buddy cop hero thing going on.
Absolutely. Also, I want to say for the Disney Plus movies, I wonder if Marvel is gonna drop the episodes at once, but I don't think. I have a feeling they're not.
Hmm.
I think it's smarter not to. First of all, because there's only 8 episodes, I think, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken. It's only 8 episodes, and you have other series that that haven't come out yet. It's gonna come out. Um, to I mean, I understand the Disney Plus is gonna keep prescription subscriptions because of fucking Disney. It's Disney Plus. There's other stuff on there, but because the reason why, okay, I want to say this. I need everyone to keep that same energy. If Marvel releases one episode a week, of these Disney Plus series, keep that same energy. When DC Universe released one episode a week of Titans,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was fucking pissed.
Right.
They were mad. Why didn't they drop the whole thing? Oh, I don't know, jackasses. Because they're just starting a streaming service. It's not like Netflix where had a streaming service for years. If you just start a streaming service and you don't have a whole bunch of content to keep subscribers, you have to release one episode a week. Otherwise, people are just going to subscribe, binge it, then unsubscribe.
Yeah, people gotta understand too. The free trial is what, a week, so you can probably sit back and binge the show in a week and then unsubscribe. Like, you guys got to think about it. Doesn't make
Exactly.
business sense to do that. Like, come on, guys.
Exactly. People don't think about that. Like, what sense does that make? Every
Yeah.
streaming service is gonna give you a free trial. Disney Plus is gonna give you a free trial. Why are they gonna drop the episode, the whole thing? And
Yeah.
if they do, they do. But I'm just saying, if they don't, keep that same energy. Please keep that same energy.
Yeah,
boys.
they gotta relax, man.
I'm calling people out.
They did
boy.
that for every other show. People waited for Game of Thrones every week. They waited for Walking Dead every week. You guys know how to wait. This isn't new. Just because Netflix does it away does not mean DC have to do it away.
I like binging, people. I really do. But at the same time, I don't like binging because when I'm done watching something, I am pissed. I am fucking pissed.
Mhm.
At least, like the DC TV shows, obviously I don't binge. I watch it every week, and then when they're usually over in May. All of them are usually done by May. I only have to wait 3 or 4 months for them to come back. Instead of me binging that shit,
Yeah.
I have to wait for like 8 months for it to come back, like, or a year. Like that's tough. I like binging certain things, but certain things I don't want to binge. I just don't.
Yeah, I
So,
agree. I agree with that.
Anyway, got to move on to the next film on the slate. Is November 6th, 2020 is the Eternals.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know much about the Eternals, actually. I'll leave that person, but I do know Angelina Jolie is in this movie. Camille Nanjiani is in this movie. My dude, the second best Stark is in this movie. Richard Madden, the White Wolf. It's White Wolf, right? Yeah, White Wolf. Who else is in this film? Oh, my dude, the dude from Atlanta, black guy.
Oh
What's his
yeah.
name?
Yeah, I forget his name. The one from Get Out.
Yeah. He's in there.
Mhm.
The dude that was in Child's Play. He played the cop. He's in this movie. So what you think about this, President Eternals?
Man, I mean, I haven't collected all the comic books. I have like probably 3 right now in a box somewhere. But I'm excited about this because you know what? We actually got a glimpse of the Eternals before in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We saw one of the Celestials there, and the Celestials are the ones who created the Eternals. Not only did they create the Eternals, they created a race which Thor's race is. From in the past, because they created the humans, they created this other race, and they created the Celestials. I mean, not Celestials, but the Eternals. I don't really have much to say because I don't know what their source material is for this movie. I don't know what they're going to do, so I can't really say much since it's brand new. But I'm glad to see them introduce something new to the slate. So that's the part I'm excited about.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused by this slate for a second because maybe Kevin Feige meant Phase 5. Because Kevin Feige said Phase 4. Remember he said like a month ago, Phase 4 we're gonna delve into the cosmic. But
Hello.
some of these in this, I mean, the Eternals is cosmic. I get.
Yeah.
I see the Eternals as cosmic for sure. We're gonna get into Doctor Strange. I don't know if that. I mean, obviously Multiverse of Madness, but I don't know. Like Thor, Love and Thunder. I don't think that's cosmic. I think that's gonna be based on Earth.
I mean,
It's gonna be based. Something's gonna happen with New Asgard because Jane Foster's not fucking in space.
no, she's
Anyway, we'll dive into that later. I mean, moving on, we have the next movie on the slate, February 12th, 2021, Shang-Chi. What got me hyped about this? 10 Rings. the introduction, finally, of the Mandarin.
The real Mandarin.
The real Mandarin, not that fucking actor comedian shit. The Iron Man 3. The real Mandarin. But you remember those Marvel shorts where it showed a sneak peek of like the real Mandarin, like those video. You remember that little short video they were
Yeah.
showing like you remember that shit, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think that's real shit Marvel put out to like, yo, the Mandarin is coming. Like the real Mandarin is coming. That video that you saw, that's the real Mandarin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this Marvel having a just straight kung fu movie, dude.
Yes. This is gonna be
Like
great.
straight kung fu.
Yeah. This is good. This is what we should have kind of got out of Iron Fist. So I think this one, and it,
Kind of. But
yeah,
we
this
should
is
have
really
though.
what we should have
What the
got out of it.
fuck?
The good thing about this one is I'm hoping that they do some really good choreography. They use all their money on that because that's really gonna be the focus of this
Mhm.
because Shang-Chi does
It
not
has
have
to
any
be, bro.
powers.
If it's a kung fu, is it? Yeah, yeah, it's a kung fu movie, bro. All resources.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. The martial arts has to be like ridiculous.
Like Ip Man
Like
level.
the martial arts has to be like John Wick, gun fu type shit. Like it has to be some epic type shit.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Like it has to be raid level, bro. I'm sorry, it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be extremely crazy. They have to do it, and yeah, I'm really excited because it's something different. If they can find a way to mix
Hmm.
some like old school kung fu flavor into it and kind of modernize it, not make it all
Absolutely.
the way like old school, this would be a good look. Because if you think about it, on this slate, this is kind of like the Ant-Man of this phase. Because this is not a
Yeah,
hero
it
that a
is.
lot of people know. So hopefully, stylistically, and you know how Ant-Man was a robbery thief movie. This could find its own identity to stand out amongst everybody else because it's not gonna have that cosmic
A kung
CGI
fu.
stuff going on. Yeah,
We don't have a kung fu movie. This
abs-
can
that,
easily
that,
be the kung fu movie.
absolutely. And I like this a lot. And I'm hoping and I'm praying to God, because I'm praying to God that they have some Easter eggs from the new Ages of Atlas in here. I hope so because I have those comics and I love those comics and he's in there and New Ages outlets I mean New Agents of Atlas is kind of like the Asian Black Panther, like all the people on their team is Asian and they're great characters, so I'm hoping I see one of those characters in there or at least an Easter egg showing something about these guys because they're really really good in my opinion, except for Braun, he's a fake Hawk, but whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel you 100%.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, moving on. We have spring 2021
Yes.
WandaVision. WandaVision. Now, I'm gonna mention this next movie. We're gonna talk about both at the same time because they're connected.
Yeah,
Which I
yeah.
like this. I like the
They
fact
have
that
to
these
be.
are
If
connected.
they don't do it, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
No, no, they are gonna do it, but they said it. They said it.
They did.
WandaVision, yeah, WandaVision, and May 7th, 2021, Doctor Strange, Verse of Madness. Oh my god.
So they're gonna
Dog.
do House of M.
Bro, listen. Oh no, it's a reverse. But I'm gonna get to my theory. But oh my god, we're gonna get into WandaVision. But Doctor. By the way, let me the majority of things on this slate did not surprise me, did not get me overhyped. Marvel didn't drop a fucking atomic bomb until the end of the panel.
Hmm.
Just to let everybody know, every single one of these films I know about except the Doctor Strange title and what happens in Thor. But everything else I already knew about that was gonna come out
Yeah,
because
this
all of
this
these have been rumored already
for a
to
long
come out,
time.
and all Marvel did was just confirm all of them and put dates on them. That's it. But the Doctor Strange 2, I knew it was coming out, but we didn't know the title. The title is what shocked the fuck out of me because Kevin Feige basically said, what you call it, Mysterio wasn't lying. The fact that there is a multiverse,
Hmm.
he was just lying in a sense that he didn't come from the multiverse. He doesn't know about the multiverse, but he wasn't lying that there is a multiverse because there is. And the fact that Doctor Strange just was a multiverse of madness, it gets me wild. WandaVision. I think the reason why they connected because of my theory. You kept saying House of M,
Hmm.
but House of M, if not I'm not mistaken, is like the destruction of mutants. Like fucking Scarlet Witch is basically like dooms all the mutants or whatever. But if that's true, I'm not like I know about House of M, but I'm not really like too deep into it. Like,
Well, in the beginning, she kind of like at some point it gets that, but like say like in the first issue, she like loses her mind, and she's like in
mm,
because it's like she's trying to pretend she's in a whole different world, like she's holding her babies, and Doctor Strange is actually the one delivering the baby and giving her some counsel, and Vision is there because obviously he's the father. So once the things start disappearing, you see Professor X come in and say, "Hey, you have to relax, Wanda. You have to stop doing this. This is not real." So you see her; she's in Genosha in a prison, like balled up because Magneto grabbed her when she went crazy at some other part of the world. But then eventually, the weird part that happened is she puts on this false world where everything is perfect for everybody. Like Cyclops is married to Emma Frost. Spider-Man gets with Gwen Stacy. It's so crazy, but there's so many different things
mm-hmm.
they can do with it if they do it that way. But
That and the reason why I believe this is connected.
mhm,
And if Marvel does this, you smart motherfuckers.
they
I
have to do it this
swear
way. I know
you
what you're about to
smart.
say, but I'm gonna
But
let
I'm
you go ahead
saying,
and do,
but
have the
these
honors.
smart
Have the honors and do
bastards,
it.
Wanda is going to go crazy and
Mhm.
utter the word mutants.
Yeah.
And that's how the X-Men come into the MCU. She is going to basically awaken the X gene
I hope she does.
around the fucking world. And for everybody to say, "Oh, but how is Wolverine introduced when he's this old and this and that?" It's called Multiverse of
Mhm.
Madness. Think about that.
It's called
Meaning,
multiverse.
Wanda can awaken the X gene in the past.
Yes.
She can be in the past in her series or in the Doctor Strange movie and awaken the X gene.
Mhm.
Wanda, that's the beauty of this. She can be anywhere and awaken X gene when she goes fucking batshit.
That's the great thing, man. With multiverses,
And
it gives you
she's
the
gonna go
freedom
batshit.
to do it. Like
Yep.
with multiverses, it doesn't have to make sense. You can do whatever you want
Yeah,
to. You can pull
exactly.
the X-Men from a different multiverse. You can even pull the Fantastic Four from a different multiverse, which I would rather them do it that way instead of just saying, "Oh, they were on Earth this whole entire time. Now all of a sudden they're showing up."
Nah, you know what
No,
I think
pull
is
them
gonna
from a
happen? Nah,
what's that?
nah, you know what I think is gonna happen? I I think something's gonna. I think a certain event is gonna happen. The Fantastic Four are they're gonna be able to skip out of the negative zone. I the Fantastic Four in the negative zone.
You think they're gonna come out of the negative zone? You said.
Yep, because I think I think they're gonna do it because the Captain Marvel 2 title that's been swirling around
Hmm.
has been Captain Marvel Negative Zone.
Okay. I mean,
So
if that is the case,
I, I'm not saying I like it or I don't like it, but I think that's a way they can do it. But I'm fine if the Fantastic Four comes from a different universe. But at the same time, I don't know if they want to do. I don't know if they want to do it that way. Cause okay, for Wanda to go crazy, utter the words mutant, waking up the X gene, that's one thing. But for the Fantastic Four to become from another universe, it might confuse people. It's not gonna confuse us, me and
hmm,
you. We're fine.
right?
Um, but it might confuse general audiences. To be honest with you, but you know what? To be honest, in the WandaVision, Doctor Strange, all these certain things, Phase
Right.
4 to me tells me that Marvel is saying to everybody. In the other phases, we were we were okay with telling our stories to where you cannot watch the other movies and still be okay. But when we got to Endgame, we literally said, if you've not been following this, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
Because
if you at
you're
this
gonna be
point,
lost if you haven't followed it.
it's too
So I
bad.
think in this phase 4, Marvel is from here on out is saying to everybody, if you haven't been following this, if you are new, do your homework. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucking lost. We at this point don't give a shit
Yeah, I think they.
because
I think they'll be
Go
okay
ahead.
with it if they do play with the multiverse because in Endgame they kind of play with timeline, and if they can follow that, then they can
Hmm.
follow the multiverse. Which I would rather
Yeah,
them kind of do,
that's
like you
true.
said, the negative zone or the multiverse for the Fantastic Four, than say, hey, they've been on Earth this whole time. There they go. Like then that's gonna be confusing because it'll be like, okay, so the whole time Thanos has been
But
wreaking havoc.
the
Where have y'all been?
Fantastic Four could have, or Fantastic Four could have been in space. Fantastic Four go to space all the time. Like they're
Yeah, that's
using. I
true,
mean,
but I feel like
I'm
that'll be
just
a
throwing
cop
stuff
out.
out there.
Yeah,
No, no, I got you. I'm just throwing shit out there. I'm just throwing shit to the wall, bro. I don't know how they're gonna introduce them.
yeah,
Honestly, I
me
really
either.
don't care. To be honest
Just
with
bring them
you,
in there
I
and
honestly
do it
really
right.
don't care. I just want to just bring them in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like we've had good X-Men movies. We have bad X-Men movies. We have not having a good Fantastic Four movie yet, boy. Because I am
Nah.
ready for a good Fantastic Four. If most, well, obviously not okay. Before the MCU,
Hmm.
for if not was the most, but one of the most popular Marvel characters. Period. They're the first family, the crown jewel of Marvel. Everybody that don't know, they
Hmm.
are. So they are. So the Fantastic Four have been shitted on, taken back so many of these characters. Like
Yeah.
I need to see them get their. I need to see them to full force because they deserve it. Like these characters are so good, so fucking good, man.
Did you hear that they're gonna go like a little bit more of a horror route with this Doctor Strange movie?
I cannot. Oh, you have, bro, Wanda and Doctor Strange, bro.
Hmm.
Yes, bro.
That's
You
that's
have to go the horror, scary route. You have, and fucking Scott Derrickson is a horror director. I
hmm
knew eventually they were gonna get there. If he, did, I knew eventually if he did one that's doing Doctor Strange, which I was hoping,
hmm
they were gonna lean more scary. They have to, bro. They
yeah,
have to.
because somebody like Scarlet Witch going crazy is scary. That's not an entertaining thing to
That,
see.
yeah,
She has the power to destroy
yeah.
different the multiverse. She's a threat to the multiverse, which is what happened in
For
the House of M.
everybody that for everybody that don't understand or realize how powerful Scarlet Witch is, look at Civil War, how she handled Vision
Yeah,
when they were trying to skip a mention. Look at Endgame when she came back from being dusted and how she was about to end Thanos
by herself, by
before
herself.
Thanos did the rain fire shit.
Hmm.
She was about to end him. If he was going to end it, that's how powerful Wanda is.
She
Wanda
is powerful.
doesn't, you know,
Yeah, she don't get the
she
credit.
doesn't know. Mhm.
And the crazy part is like House of M, and I don't want to stay on that too long, but in there, Professor X has to figure out how he's going to kill her because she's going so crazy and insane. She can destroy multiple universes, and with this being a horror film, in a sense, I don't think it's going to be like a full fledged horror film, but
It
I know
can't.
it's
It can't. It can't. I don't
it
want to
could
say
be
it
it could be.
can't because he's 13,
Hmm.
but
What you said?
I don't think. No, no. I know it. I know it. Either y'all know when to be either,
Hmm.
but it's gonna, like I guess delve like deep.
Well, hold on, you break it up a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, okay, go ahead. I can hear you clear now. You was breaking up a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go scary,
Hmm.
but no. I don't think no. It's gonna go scary, but I don't think it's gonna go like deep into horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think it's gonna go that deep.
I know there's been some PG-13 horror movies and stuff,
Hmm.
but I don't think it's gonna really go like that. So,
Right.
but I think there's gonna be some good scary elements. When you have Doctor Strange and you have Scarlet Witch together, you're telling me dealing with multiverse, it's not PG. All right, it can't.
Yeah, it can. And if we're talking about horror stuff, maybe we get some elements of Marvel Zombies, not the entire story, but something in there like a little Easter egg or something like that to kind of like
Could
freak people
be,
out. You know, because Wanda, if she go crazy, she can use
could
that
be, bro. Because
and mess with
you
people's
know,
heads.
pick from different things.
Yeah, pick
Yep,
from the people who
that's
got
true.
snapped and dissolved from Thanos, and then make them look like zombies to scare Doctor Strange if they do go
Yo,
at a
that'd be
fight.
wild.
That would be some creepy
That'd be
stuff right
wild.
there. That would be scary.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Yeah, but anyway.
That'll be so dope. That'd be so dope. Oh my god. And moving on, we have the next Disney Plus series. We have Spring 2021. We have the Loki series. And Kevin, we knew it as fans, we knew it, but for
Mhm.
some people that didn't know, Kevin Feige confirmed pretty much that the Loki that escaped in Endgame is the Loki of this series.
Yeah,
And so basically, all the stuff that we got in Thor Ragnarok, Loki redeeming himself, all that shit's done. It's wiped away. Sorry, people, but we getting jackass Loki or back.
hmm
The awesome Loki is coming back.
yeah,
And I like this. He has the fucking he has the Tesseract, and this is basically Loki's road trip. Loki's taking a
basically.
road trip to different from the past, present, future, blah blah blah. Like I
And,
cannot wait. I
and
think
screwing people
this
over.
series is gonna be fun. I think the showrunners are the creators of Rick and Morty in this series. That's the showrunners, bro.
What? No way.
Yes, bro.
That's gonna be
Yes, I'm not. I'm
fantastic.
not. Yes, bro. Yes, I'm dead serious.
Oh man, I can't wait for that now.
I'm dead serious. Yep.
That is crazy.
Absolutely. Next we have summer 2021, another Disney Plus series. What If? It's
Yes,
a animated series. This What If series sounds awesome.
it's gonna be amazing. For for
Awesome.
for the people who just probably purely MCU fans and not really into the comics like that, this will probably kind of separate everybody. But I'm sure they're gonna play with elements that are actually in the MCU in this. So hopefully they don't just pull stuff from different source materials and create it to this. Because what if the series is just random ideas? Like I got three of the comics. One of the ones is like, what if Venom possessed the Punisher? The other one I got, what if the Punisher becomes Captain America? What if Daredevil
Hmm.
was
And
Doctor Strange's disciple?
they said we're gonna have the same actors voicing the characters.
Michael B. Jordan's coming back. Mark Ruffalo's coming back. I forgot who's playing the
Hmm.
Celestial in it to kind of tell the stories. But this is going to be the it's like the Animatrix. It's going to be the most interesting to me in this to see what kind of ideas they can come up with because they can do whatever they want with this. They can do
Yep,
whatever they want.
absolutely, absolutely. Damn, three straight Disney Plus series. Cool.
Yeah, I
And
noticed that
that's
too.
fall 2020. Which when they say fall 2021, I think that means September, October,
Yeah,
pretty
I hope
much.
so.
Yeah, fall 2021. We have the Hawkeye series. This is another one that person's not too keen about,
Nope.
but I am definitely hyped about it because we're gonna get some. We're gonna see some things within what I wanted from the Black Widow movie. We're gonna see some things within the 5 years of him as Ronin, which
Mhm.
I'm very excited about. I want to see that, and this is also the introduction of Kate Bishop as Hawkeye. So, well, him obviously training Kate Bishop, and I don't know if this is him passing the mantle on. I don't know. I'm guessing it is, but I could be wrong. Like Kevin Feige didn't come out and say it, so I don't actually know. But anyway, Preston, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like you said, this is one of the ones I'm really less interested in because the guy who plays Clint when he was doing Ronin in game or a degree of Ronin, I don't think he's that interesting. If they could find a way to make him a little bit more interesting in this, then that'd be fine. Other than that, as far as him training Kate Bishop, I saw what was it at the end of Endgame that he was training his daughter with the bow. I think
Hmm. Yeah,
that can't be Kate
at the
Bishop. There's no
beginning.
way. That can't be Kate Bishop because a lot of people are actually gonna be pissed off
I
for
don't
one.
think so. I
I will
don't
hope
think
not.
so though.
I
I
will
don't
hope
think
not
so.
because it's gonna be a lot of pissed people because Kate Bishop is actually
But
Asian.
you know
So
another reason why? No, no. But you know another reason why I don't think so. Clint just went through an experience where his family just disappeared in front of his fate, in front of his eyes.
mhm.
Why would he want to put his daughter into this?
I don't. This is
That
MCU, man. I
that
don't
to
know.
me, nah. But to me, that doesn't make sense. I don't think they're gonna do that. That don't make no fucking sense. I'm sorry, but that don't make no sense. It just don't.
I
Like,
don't know.
I think that's a huge misstep if they do that. And K Bishop, you're right, is Asian. Don't do that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
because I don't
Don't
know.
do it.
Because I don't know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You did good
Yeah,
with Shang-Chi. We all know it's gonna be an all Asian cast. We all know this shit.
yeah. And Kate Bishop is
Well,
not even related
most
to
of the
Clint. She's not even remotely related to this guy. So I don't know what the
like,
significance of
yeah,
of showing him training his daughter
nah.
with the bow and arrow was. I don't get it.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt,
I hope so.
and and just be like, you know what? They're smarter than this. They know they ain't gonna do that
Wait, so
because I don't like that idea at all.
So let me get this straight. So this is majority of okay, because we don't know that much detail about this Hawkeye thing. So majority of this is
Mm.
going to be him being Ronin, and then it's going to
No,
get
no,
in.
no. I think there's gonna be flashes. Like I don't know. They just said we're gonna see some things of him as Ronin. I don't know if this is half of the series in 5 years or like I doubt that. I think what we were saying about the Black Widow. I think there's gonna be flashbacks. Like you know what I mean
Oh,
of him as Ronin. Like him maybe like train tell her about certain things. Da da da. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm just saying
yeah,
like I
that's the
don't
part.
think.
That's the reason
I
why
just
I'm
hope.
not that interested because I don't know what's the source material or what are they going to do it off of. Because if he's being Ronin, this
Mm,
is obviously during the beginning or before Endgame. So I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be about or what they're going to do. If it's about building up Kate Bishop, he don't need to be in more than 1 or 2 episodes training her, and because it doesn't have to be like the comics because obviously in the comics he dies, which is why she takes on the Hawkeye mantle because Captain America gives her
mm.
that name. But obviously that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what they're
yeah,
gonna do, bro.
yeah. Anthony Mackie not gonna be like, oh, IW
Hey, bro.
Hawkeye.
I
Nah,
see the Hawks
not
in
gonna
the eyes,
happen.
bro.
That's not gonna happen. And then, guys, moving on, we have the last movie on the slate for Phase 4, November 5th, 2021, the return of Taika Waititi directing Thor, Love and Thunder. I love the title. I love this
Sounds
announcement,
like a great rock
and
album.
yeah, and I also love this, guys. Announced at Hall H,
Hmm.
the returning Jane Foster,
Hmm.
Natalie Portman
Hmm.
is going to be playing Lady Thor. Let me for everybody that has reservations, listen. Natalie Portman is a fantastic actress. Not good, fantastic. When you give her really great source material to sink her teeth in, she is phenomenal. And I believe that's what Taika Waititi is going to do. Everybody likes to bring Thor 2, Thor 2. Thor 2 is a horrible fucking movie. And it's not a good movie. And that was a movie where Natalie Portman probably read the script. First of all, she wanted Patty Jenkins to direct that movie, and once Patty Jenkins wasn't going to direct that movie, she wasn't into it. That's number one. Number two, the script was shit. So
Hmm.
I'm excited for Natalie Portman to be Lady Thor, and Tessa Thompson, sexy, sexy behind. Oh, she's so sexy. Talking about she's the king of Asgard, and she's gonna need a queen. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I think we all know Valkyrie's bi. So, but I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to this movie. Chris Hemsworth is in this movie. See, I'm confused. But you know what? You know what? A lot of people were saying that. What if a lot of things that I saw is what if Lord of Jane Foster's Lady Thor is not from it's she's from the multiverse. She's from a different multiverse, and she comes in from a different multiverse. She's not actually Jane Foster that was on Earth. So I don't know how they're gonna do this because the last time we saw Thor, he was with the Guardians. So Chris Hemsworth is in this movie. So I don't know exactly how they're gonna do this, but anyway, I trust Taika Waititi. Tessa Thompson is awesome. Natalie Portman's great, and I cannot wait for this movie. I think this movie's gonna be awesome. Present.
Yeah, I'm interested in this movie. I will say this though, if they're gonna do the Jane Foster's Thor, if they do anything from the source material, throw the movie in the garbage. Like seriously, because that mighty Thor with the Jane Foster Thor is terrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have 8 issues
Yeah.
in that series, and I regret it to this day. It's so bad. I'm hoping that the MCU revives this. Like the dialogue in
Come
this.
on, bro. You know the MCU don't stick to the source material. They pick things. They pick things that they want to put in the movie, and they pick things that they feel like it are good for the movie
Mhm.
to put into the movie. They don't actually go source. They don't actually follow the source material to the T. Not one movie does. So
I'm really hoping so because like Like, the whole, all the panels is just like this fight she had with this guy named Absorbing Man and his wife Tatiana. It's like they're like talking about, he's like, oh, you're a female Thor, the damn feminists are ruining everything. So they get into this jargon talking about people who hate women versions of characters, and then
Bro,
it's
right
like,
then and there,
what
bro.
the heck
What
are
you
we reading?
just right then and there, I can tell you, none of that shit's gonna be in this movie,
I pray
bro.
to God it doesn't. I pray to
Tessa
God.
Thompson is the fucking Valkyrie's the fucking king of Asgard. Asgard is on Earth. Like right then and there, it's a completely different. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm hoping
come
none.
on.
That's what I'm saying. If they base it on any of this, throw it in the garbage. But if they do it, hopefully do it properly. Somehow Thor has to lose his powers, and that's the only way that that Jane Foster obviously becomes the female Thor. And I know in the comics, Jane Foster has cancer, and her being Thor, it makes the cancer spread faster. So I don't know if they're gonna play that into that. I hope not. That's a little kind of morbid in a sense. I hope that's not the
It
case.
is, it is, but I feel like that's a role Natalie Portman would love to play.
Like someone whose cancer gets sped up from being Thor, the female
Yeah,
version of Thor.
just to play, just to emote that anguish, that pain, like just you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like certain actors they like delving into shit like that, like you know what I mean. I just feel like I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do the whole cancer route thing. Honestly, I don't think so. At least not for the first movie. I don't know, but I don't know if she's gonna continue to be Lady Thor, but
I mean, if
maybe
she's
like you
not, then I
said,
guess that's the way they can kind of end it on an
maybe,
emotional way.
but it's also maybe like you said, maybe she becomes Thor in this movie, but by the end, she's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
I
because
don't
she
know.
did
I
go back
don't
and
know.
forth. Because she went back and forth in the comic. One point she was Valkyrie, the other point she. It was so many things they did with her. But I'm with you. I mean, they can do it. They can make a great film. I personally was waiting for Beta Ray Bill, but obviously that's not happening. So, I'm fine with this. Like if they do it right, I'm fine
Bro,
with this.
I know, man. I need me some Beta Ray Bill. They need to get that shit done already. Because they teased us in
Yeah,
Ragnarok. That was
that's
a fucking
that was messed up.
annoying tease, boy. Yes, bro.
Yeah,
They know. People have been clamoring for Beta Ray Bill. And all you do is give us a fucking statue head?
yeah.
Fuck
Beta Ray
you,
Bill or
bro.
Thunderstrike. Give us one of those two. But I mean, it is what it
Yeah,
is. What can you
man.
do? What can you do?
Yeah, guys. Anyway, guys, to end this conversation, before panel was done,
Mhm.
said guy say listen, we all know about Guardians 3, you all know about Black Panther 2,
And
you all
Blade.
know about the Fantastic Four, and you all know about mutants.
And Blade.
But those are all rumors that everybody knows about. And for everybody that thinks that like, oh, Marvel dropped the ball, they said the word Fantastic Four mutants. Motherfuckers, the minute Disney acquired Fox, you knew this was happening. So I don't know, stop acting like y'all surprised.
Yeah,
Stop.
it's open
Hey,
season now.
stop it.
It's open
Like,
season now. They can say whatever they
yeah,
want.
stop it. They got the rights and they own it. Like, relax, people. We knew this was coming. And first of all,
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see any X-Men or Fantastic Four in this Phase 4. I think they're coming in Phase 5. To be
Mhm.
honest with you, but Kevin Feige already said that he has a 5-year plan mapped out already. So
We'll probably get some Easter eggs, but
uh,
not actual people. There's no way.
yeah, and honestly, I think this might be it for Phase 4. But you never know. Because you gotta remember, D23 is next month. They might announce Phase 5 slate next month. They might just say, "Yo, we're
They
announcing Phase
could.
4 here, but we're gonna announce Phase 5 at D23."
If Phase 5 involve all that stuff, Phase 5 is going to be amazing. If we get
Yo,
Fantastic Four,
Phase
Black Panther
5.
2, Blade,
Yo, bro,
X-Men.
if Phase 5 involves all of that, I'm like, well, why the fuck am I watching Phase 4? Skip to
That's a
Phase
fact.
fucking 5.
That's a fact.
I don't want to see none of this.
2036.
Phase 4.
X-Men
Get
1.
out of here. Anyway, guys, yeah, so Kevin Feige announced that. But Kevin Feige also announced this was the atomic bomb, people. This was. Because nobody saw it coming. What was going to happen. And I thought it happened, it was going to be some next type shit. Because we all know what this is. Kevin Feige announced Mahershala Ali
Hmm.
to come out. Which that alone is dope as shit. Mahershala Ali in the MCU. That alone is hella dope. But Mahershala Ali had a hat, and he put on the hat. It went black, and on the screen it showed that Mahershala Ali will be our next Blade. Blade is officially in the MCU, and Blade is coming officially in Phase 5. Boy.
Now that's interesting because
Why am
I
I
want to
watching?
know if
Why am I watching Phase 4, bro? Why?
this has to this cannot this have to be, unless they, this has to be rated R, guys. This has to be. There's no way it could be anything
Preston,
else.
nah, I don't. But I don't think so, bro.
I don't want to see
I
no
don't
House
think
of
it
Khan
has to
again,
be.
bro. House of Khan was not that wasn't it.
But I don't think it has to be though, because Blade has lived in the world with Spider-Man in the comics. Blade has interacted I, in the comics. Blade has interacted with all of these lower PG type characters. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I don't think it's net like okay. There are certain like this. If you plan on giving me a PG-13 Deadpool, don't even do Deadpool. Stop Deadpool right there. Don't do another Deadpool movie. Put the character away. That character cannot be PG-13 ever, ever, people, ever. When Ryan Reynolds decides to retire playing Deadpool, retire the fucking character in the movies. No one else can play him. Sorry. That's a character that has to be rated R. I don't believe Blade has to be rated R. Would I love for Blade to be rated R? Absolutely. Do I think you can get the absolute ultimate highest best at Blade at rated R? 100%. But I still think you can do a great Blade movie PG-13 because you can really push the boundaries of PG-13 nowadays. Really push the boundaries. PG-13 goes to rated R by saying the F word two times. You can say the F word once in PG-13. Hope you know that.
Oh yeah.
Just one time. But once you say it twice, that means that when it goes to rated R. So all the great fights, swordplay, cutting vampires' heads off, all that shit, that can exist in PG-13. So
They can put beheadings in PG-13.
I mean, I think you can. You just can't have like a bunch of blood.
But that's the thing,
But
though. That's the thing. But like,
I know, bro. I don't know, bro. I felt like Blade, but I also feel the reverse too, though. I also feel like you can do a rated R Blade movie, and then if you want Blade in one of the other movies, like in a Spider-Man or in a Doctor Strange or in a fucking Avengers movie, you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with Blade somewhat dumbing down just to be in those movies, but in his movie,
yeah,
it's hardcore.
yeah, because in the other movies they're gonna be like, relax, don't do all that stuff over here. So maybe he can
But I
calm down.
saw, but I don't know. Oh no, that was for the Doctor Strange one. Never mind. Because I remember Kevin Feige said this is it was the Doctor Strange one when he was like, oh, it's gonna be scary and it's gonna be PG-13 and you're gonna like it. That was funny when he
Oh
did that.
man.
But that was for the Doctor Strange one though. It wasn't for the Blade one. So I don't know. I don't know if Blade is officially going to be PG-13 or it's going to be rated R. But I'll tell you right now that it's an MCU thing is in PG-13. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean that don't mean the movie's gonna be bad. I just kind of,
Yeah. No, I
that,
got you.
because
Yeah,
people
dumbing
are
down
already kind of
Blade
doing
is.
the, they're already doing the whole Wesley Snipes thing where they're upset with Mahershala Ali, which I don't understand because Mahershala Ali was the best part of Luke Cage, the whole entire series, in my personal opinion. Once he got off the screen, the whole thing tanked. So
Yeah, once Cottonmouth died, it was a
that
wrap
whole
for
thing
that
was a
series,
wrap.
bro.
And he has 2 Oscars. He's a great actor. Why not? For me, I
Dude's a
wanted
phenomenal actor.
I personally was voting for I think his name is Yahya Mateen, the guy who played Black Mantis, but I know that wasn't gonna happen. But that's just a dream
Yeah.
thought. But
Yo, he
we
would
can't.
have been an awesome Blade.
He would have been perfect, bro. But we just
Yeah.
gotta wait and see. I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, Mahershala Ali, Blade is in Phase 5. So therefore, Blade is not coming until 2022 or 2023. So therefore, yo ass need to be in the gym. Yo ass need to be taking some martial arts lessons.
Facts. I was looking
Just
at him
go
and saying the
hard, man.
same
Just
thing.
just go hard. Like everyone, you know that everyone knows who played Blade
Mhm.
previous.
Mhm.
A dude that himself is great at martial arts
Mhm.
and who was the embodiment of that character. So Mahershala Ali as an actor doesn't playing Blade, I know he's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
My only concern is the fighting scenes with him. That's it.
yeah.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
He'll probably get a
But
stunt double.
we have a 3 years, 4 till that Blade movie's coming out.
Yeah, he got time.
So he has a
He
lot of
got
time
plenty of time.
to get right.
He'll be all right. As long as we just accept it for what it is and stop thinking
Everybody thinks,
about.
Marshall Ali might look a little bit older to play Blade. Blade's a fucking vampire. Shut up.
I mean, some of the
Shut
comics
up.
Blade look pretty old, man. Like he's not like grizzled, but
Yeah,
he
he's a
looks
fucking he's
he
a
looks old.
fucking vampire. Who cares how old he looks? He's a vampire. What the fuck? For all
Bro,
we know, Blade is 1,000 fucking years old or whatever.
man, yeah. People just got
Obviously
relax.
he's not, but I'm just saying, like, yeah,
Bro,
man.
if
But
Blade is in Phase 5, by Phase 6, they better be starting to build up to Marvel Knights. They better be. That's what I'm looking for. Get that together.
the thing is though, because I know there's a Ghost Rider series is coming. See, that's why I kind of wanted Blade to be on Netflix, or if Disney leaving, Marvel Disney's leaving Netflix, they're gonna put shit like that on Hulu. Because Ghost Rider, I'm pretty sure the Ghost Rider series is coming to Hulu.
Mhm.
They announced that, not in this Comic-Con, but they've been announced that before. Like that's where I wanted it to live. Like I wanted Blade to go to like Hulu or Netflix, and then you had Ghost Rider, and then you can build up to then you can have a Moon Knight series, and then build up to fucking Marvel Knights, bro.
Mhm.
Like that's what I wanted. So obviously it's probably not gonna happen, but you never know, it might happen because obviously from this slate they're intertwining the movies and the TV.
I hope so.
So
I really hope so. I
yeah.
really want to see Marvel Knights. I can't wait for it. And Moon Knight deserves his justice, man. He's so slept on. It's
Yo,
ridiculous.
I need to see a Moon Knight something. If
For
you want
real.
to give me a movie, fine. I'd rather see a series, but if you want to give me a movie, fine. But give me a Moon Knight something.
But then they have to redo Punisher. That's the part because I wonder who they'll do it with, or are they gonna use the same guy from the Netflix series, which I kind of hope they do. But
Man, they better use the same guy, man.
and for
Fuck.
Daredevil too, if they're gonna do Marvel Knight, keep that Daredevil. He's a really good Daredevil. You don't
Yo,
get
Charlie
people like
Cox
that.
is awesome.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing
you
Daredevil.
gotta keep that same energy.
For real.
Yeah, and no recasting. Keep that same energy, man. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for our Comic-Con review. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit us up what you think about the whole slate, the whole Marvel slate. And if there's anything else that you guys really enjoyed coming out of Comic-Con that we missed, let us know. But this has been the Multiverse Theory Podcast. I am Carmine. That is Preston. Peace, guys.
Peace, everybody.